One of the biggest challenges actors face is the challenge to create career momentum. Career momentum is quite simply going from job to job to job with as little time in between. Because that is one of the biggest problems with actors, that we work job to job, or we've never been trained to do anything but work job to job. So when we get a job, we focus on that, we don't think about anything else, and when we stop, when that job's over, we start looking for another job. Well, that doesn't allow us to create momentum, and it creates havoc in our financial life and our personal life, because we work, we stop working for a bit, then we work, then we stop. Well, how do we get rid of those gaps? And that's what I call eliminating career momentum. And how do you do that? And that's what this module is all about. And it's really no different if I want to compare it to, we talk about us being businesses. We are individual businesses in the entertainment industry, right? We are a product to be marketed and sold. Well, think about it in relation to a plumber or a carpenter. Have you ever had one work at your house? While they're working for you, they're taking phone calls from other jobs that they're going to do right after they finish yours. You see, that's allowing them to create career momentum. They think about it constantly. They take the calls, even while they're under our employ, right? And as actors, of course we can't be on set taking phone calls, but what we can be doing though is planning. Planning and understanding the theory of career momentum, and saying, great, I'm very happy for my agent and I that we got this project, but what's coming right after it? How are we going to do this? Because even if I'm on set, I have to find a way to audition for that next project. And that's the tough part, because most actors and agents don't do that. And this is what you need to communicate with your agent. You both need to be on the same path, and that's what the agent module is all about, and the agent program. And I'm sure you're along that path right now if you've been following the modules. So this is one of the things you need to talk about, is saying, don't stop suggesting me, because I need to be able to close those gaps. Back in the day, I'll use another example for you. Back in the days when the traveling troops who did theater way back in the day of, say, Stanislavski and whatever, all the old traveling troops, they used to perform in the afternoon, and then the next morning rehearse their new play, and then perform their current play in the afternoon. The next morning rehearse the new play. When that current play's run ended, or when the circuit of towns and villages that they were going to perform ended, boom, their new play was up. And they could start it all over again. And then they would start rehearsing with a new play in the morning while they performed the current play that used to be the new play. Because they needed to be able to earn a living. They couldn't have long periods of time where they weren't working and earning money. And that is one of the biggest plagues of our industry as actors, is that we're never taught this kind of thing in school. And this is really what the Actor Advantage program is all about. And all the modules and everything culminate into this ability to say to yourself, you're planning things and you're going to be able to create career momentum. I'll use another analogy for you. Think of a train. A locomotive gets up to 60 miles an hour. It takes a mile or 2 miles for that train to stop. Okay? If you're on the train, you don't feel it slowing down. Okay? Until it slows down considerably. But it takes time for that. And what I'm really trying to talk to you about is negative momentum feels exactly the same way. You don't feel it. And by the time you do feel it, the energy is going to take you to get that train or your career moving again. You are going to experience a gap, or you're going to waste a lot of energy and money. So the idea is, when something's already rolling, is to keep it rolling, because it takes less energy to do it. You just keep pushing along and everything's fine, right? It makes sense. And that's the thing, there's positive momentum, there's negative momentum. Positive momentum is going in the direction you want your career and your life to go. Negative momentum, if you're not paying attention, you're slowing down and you don't even feel it until it's too late. Kind of like the frog in the pot, right? Boiling water. If you throw a frog in boiling water, it jumps out right away, but if you put it in the pot and then slowly turn up the heat, it just sits there. Well, I don't really know if that works, and I hope I never want to find out. But you get my drift. Your life, you need to create career momentum. And in the industry that we're in as independent contractors that get hired by different producers, and we create our own work, which you will be doing in the future. We need to be able to eliminate the gaps as much as possible so that you can continue to earn money and thrive and create wonderful art and lead a fulfilling and happy life. And that's what this module is all about. So we're going to talk about career momentum, we're going to talk about your career curve, and talk about bringing it all together so that you can plan your long-term success. It's scheduling your long-term success, basically, essentially. All right, this module brings a lot of the things we've talked about in the previous modules together so that you can be thinking long-term, because a lot of the tools that I gave you in the first modules were all short-term tools, like your weekly schedule and audition, the process of auditioning, your audition preparation. Well, this is longer term now. All right? So this is a great module. I want to congratulate you. Keep it up. You're doing it. You're going to earn a living as an artist in show business. You're going to lead a fulfilling life, the life that you want as an artist. And you're going to create great art and share lots of love with the world. It's an exciting time for both of us.